Hello again. This is Module 6 of the Fit4DigiLinE online course, Part 1, Video and Audio Clips. Hello and welcome back to Module 6 of the Fit4DigiLinE MOOC. In this video, we will be checking at how we can help our learners create their own video and audio materials. In the Fit4DigiLinE MOOC, we have already covered the basic instructions and tools that you will need in order to help your students create their own materials. In Module 1, we have a lot of tips about videos and screencasting, while in Module 2, you will find information on audio clips and podcasts. It is advised that you practice on your own first so that you can understand these tools, and then you will be able to explain to your learners how to use them. If you want, you can also redirect them to the MOOC directly and they can check for themselves. For the video clips, your students can work individually or in groups. You can have them improvise on the spot, which will greatly enhance their speaking skills, or you could have them do some homework, flip the classroom so they can come prepared, and then have a pre-made script that you will check together and then create the video. You can also ask them not to use textbook phrases, but get creative. If, for example, you are creating material for a specific area of the target language's country, you can ask the learners to do some research about specific intonation or idioms that people of this area actually use. This will help your learners get in touch with the real spoken language and also increase their vocabulary and the way they speak the language naturally. A very fun idea for video creating is vlogs. A vlog can be a travel vlog, for example. Learners can showcase their own hometown to the people of the target language's country, speaking in the target language, or if they happen to travel alone or with their language institution or work, they could do a travel vlog showcasing the places they visit. Another video topic could be a day in the life video. The learners can either present their own culture or the target language's culture to their viewers. Of course, the videos do not have to be published. You can use them internally, just in your class. Make sure that everyone feels comfortable sharing the video with their classmates. This is an example of a video clip created by the learners. They were given a specific topic, which was traditional products of your own country, and then they were free to create the script and video that they wanted. So this is a video presenting a traditional Greek dessert called γλυκό του κουταλιού, dessert of the spoon. Let's see.
Spoon no okasi wa girisan no bentou teki na okasi desu. Iroiro na kudamono to satou o tsukatte tsukuri. Minna, spoon no okasi wa tabete mite ne?
Other video topic ideas include the creation of advertisements. Your learners can create advertisements for a fictional or actually existing product. They could also have an interview with language teachers of your institutions. If you have native speakers, even better. The learners could ask them about the way they grew up in their own country or tips they would like to share as a language teacher, either with other teachers or with their students. The video has a lot of steps in its creation. We start with a shooting, then we move on to editing, and then for the final step, you could ask your learners to create subtitles. This could greatly help them with their vocabulary, listening, and writing skills. Another fun idea is a cooking video. The learners can present the ingredients for a specific recipe or actually cook the dish on camera. If you're having an online course, you could even dedicate a day to doing just that, having your learners turning on the cameras and live cooking for their classmates. If you're having face-to-face classes, your learners could create the videos at home, and then when you meet with everyone, they can bring the dish for everyone to taste. This is another idea for a video clip created by learners. Here, a more advanced learner decided to present a traditional product from his own country and speak to the camera directly without looking at the script.
みんな、私はなんとか日本人だい。今日はギリシャから来たみんな知っとるね。すべての言葉。じゃあ、
If your learners have editing skills, they could also play around and have some fun. Here is another video example of a learner presenting a product from their own country. Let's have a look.
セメダキはギリシャのとても有名なジスです。お母さんはこれを作るのが上手です。
The learners used items they had in their homes and then explained things on camera. For this specific exercise, learners worked together in groups.
それにとても綺麗なんです。よくいろいろな家具の上に飾ってあります。お母さんはセメダキを飾るのが大好きです。
You can ask your learners to present a product from their own country, or they can come up with any idea they would like. Your learners could even do a movie or series scene reenactment. This could be a more time-consuming project, but the end result will be sure to make everyone happy. This is an idea about a video clip creation and specifically a scene reenactment. The students had already checked the specific cartoon that this video is based on during one of the classes. And then they were asked to create a video on anything they would like regarding the series. Let's watch it.
おはようございます。ドラえもんのママです。今日は土曜日の朝。はい。
You can ask your learners to play a specific role, or you can leave it up to their imagination. They can also be asked to create subtitles or edit the video further.
今日は家のことの日です。
Now, moving on to audio clips. An idea for an audio clip could be a voicemail. Once again, you can either ask your learners to create something on the spot, or they could prepare something at home. You can assign a specific theme to each person or group, or the learners could come up with their own script. A pro of the audio clips is that they are very easy and fast to create. You only need a smartphone or any recording device. The audio clips could then turn into a listening exercise for the whole of the class. Video and audio clips are a very good exercise as they combine different skills. When they're creating the audio clips, students have to speak. Of course, if they need a script, they have to write it. And if this turns into an exercise for the whole of the class, they will have to use the listening and writing skills as well. This will help greatly improve their vocabulary and grammar. And here are some topic ideas for a voicemail audio clip. Your learners could pretend that they called the wrong number, that they're looking for someone, Or they could be listing things. For example, they could call someone and start listing the things to buy later from the supermarket. Or they could refer to a very detailed plan of the afternoon. You can make this exercise as simple or as complicated as you wish, so you can adapt it to the level of your learners. This is an example of an audio clip recording.
タイガー、大丈夫？今日も2人働きすぎた。本当に大変だと思うけど、一緒にいたらぜひ頑張ろう。ありがとう。バイバイ。
Another form of audio clip creation is a voiceover. The voiceover could take a lot of different forms. It could include a song, a movie clip, or anything you may come up with. You could give the text or lyrics to your learners, or if you want to take the exercise up a notch, you could ask them to listen to the clip you provide and write down everything they hear. The learners will be talking continuously and at a specific speed, so this makes the exercise a bit more difficult as well. Here we have an example of a combination exercise. The teacher prepared a song, a traditional song from the target language. The lyrics were written down and specific grammar points were highlighted. There was also a translation into the learner's language, as well as some cultural points. The learners were asked to research and present the grammar points that were highlighted, the culture and the stories behind the song, and then also check the translation. If you want to take this exercise a step further, you can ask the learners to create their own audio clip, meaning they could do a voiceover, a karaoke, or even a video clip with a scene reenactment. The limit is your imagination. So, what are some audio clips, voiceover ideas? We have karaoke, with or without the video clip, or a voiceover for a movie scene or advertisement. Other audio ideas include having your learners record themselves saying a tongue twister, with or without video. This is a tongue twister. You can do those with or without the video on. Let's watch it.
庭には鶏がいる、庭には鶏がいる、庭には庭には鶏がいる、庭には鶏がいる、庭には
The learners were asked to take a video of themselves the first time they ever read the specific tongue twister, and then, if they wanted, they could record the process, and they were also asked to record the final time they said the specific tongue twister, so they could notice their own progress.
庭には鶏がいる、庭には鶏がいる、庭には鶏がいる。
This exercise can be done in the start and the end of the semester, so the learners can see the progress they had throughout those months. Thank you for watching. The next video is Module 6, Part 2, Digital Presentations and Files.